Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped for the Space Wolves. Okay. I've seen a few cards from this. I think they were finishing up the spoilers today or maybe tomorrow. And the cards that I've seen for this are super killer. So let's get this thing open. Oh, we got to get the giant knife out. This ridiculous giant knife. Fun fact, believe it or not, this knife was actually a World War II knife used by my grandfather. And now it's opening plastic, or excuse me, it's opening cardboard, squares, rectangles. Cardboard rectangles. Come on, thing. I'll trade someone 2 Stompa dice for 1 Orc Boy. Best for last. Yeah, that's right. All right, here we go. I'm super hyped. I should have taken a moment to pause and reflect on the nice artwork, because I love, like I've mentioned multiple times, I love the artwork for this set in particular, but really just all Warhammer 40k stuff. This artwork is sick. Look at that. It just stays. There it goes. All right, here we go. The dice look cool too. A lot of these chrome looking dice, which fit the theme very, very well. All right, here we go. From the top, we've got a 2-drop Gray Hunter. Oh, let's make sure it's focused up. All right, there we go. Is that good enough? That's good enough. 2-drop Gray Hunter. Again, double affiliated, so really good for team-up teams. He's got a 2/4/2 on top, and he's got Deadly. Just a straight-up 2/4/2 Deadly. That is a pretty solid card, just all around. And he can be made better by other cards, I would imagine, within the set. When Gray Hunter is KO'd, deal 1 damage to all opposing character dice. So let's talk about how this ability was very recently printed. I don't have it out on Deadshot, which is a 4-drop in the Avengers Infinity. No, it's actually in the Harley Quinn team pack, right? He's a 4-drop. I think it's a similar stat line. I think he's a 4/4 on top. This is a 2-drop mask character. And he's got the same ability, so he works on a lot of the same teams. So, like, this is great for a staff or a Danger Room team. All of a sudden, that other card is, like, not nearly as good because this one is just so sick. It's awesome. I drank the last of my water. That was it. I have no more. I got to make it through. All right, then we have a 2-drop Infiltrate. 2-drop 4/2 Infiltrate. So you just push with it. Your opponent's going to chump block it, and if they don't, then you can either deal the 2, deal the 3, deal the 4, based on the attack stat. Or you can just pull them back into the field and kind of prepare yourself for your opponent's intended counter swing. Also interesting to put this onto an Infiltrate team because it is a 2-drop Infiltrate character. So, Logan Grimnar. Check out that. This is not a card that's been spoiled yet, unless I missed it. Those are all max 5s, by the way. I should have mentioned that. Look at the max 5s. Logan Grimnar, 7 cost, High King of Fenris. Overcrush, and it says Logan Grimmar can only be blocked by 2 or more character dice. So that is an absolutely perfect combination of abilities. Overcrush, and you force him to block with 2 things. Very, very cool. Especially if you buff him a little bit. And you can push extra damage over the top of both of them. You get that Overcrush ability to just do a bunch of work. He's a 2/8/5 on top as well. Next, Logan Grimnar. Yeah, double affiliations. That's right. Yeah. The next one is Intimidate. 7-drop Intimidate. Intimidate loses its effectiveness on the bigger drops as it gets bigger, but still really sweet. Still really, really sweet. Final Logan Grimnar. Just a straight up 6-drop Overcrush 8/5. Pretty cool. And this is the explanation of Overcrush if you don't know. It's basically Trample from Magic the Gathering. Very popular, very classic trading card game staple. All right, we've got a 2-drop Skyclaw. He's a 1/3/3, just blank vanilla text affiliated guy. Very similar to the what was that card? Primaris Inceptor. Is that right? Primaris Inceptor from the other set. Throw this onto that same team, you can get some serious buffs going. Do they share that one affiliation? Yeah, they do. So, yeah, you can get the extra buff there. I don't know why my camera's flickering. That's looking weird. maybe time to buy a new camera. 3-drop fist character. Uh-oh, don't die. When Skyclaw is blocked, prep a die from your bag. Oh, it's looking like it's getting worse. I better go faster. So you just attack with this and block with him and prep some dice. Pay a fist. Once per turn, target blocked character die gets +2 attack. So as long as you get some buffs, man, then you getting some work done. You get some overcrush applied to this and you get some work done. It's pretty cool. Stop flickering, camera. You can do it. Make it through. Then the 3-drop Skyclaw. When he's KO'd by combat damage, gain 1 life. And then he's got that same ability. I don't like this card as much. Doesn't do enough. Whoa, look at the art on that guy. Let's get close. 6-drop Space Wolf Predator. Armored Ceramite plating. It's an 8/8 on top. It's got the same picture on the die as one of the other dice from the main set. When fielded, both players may choose a character die from the used pile and roll it. If it comes up a character face, they field it for free. Otherwise, return it to the used pile. This is great alongside other big drops. That's a really cool ability alongside. Even just itself, like you buy multiple of these somehow with that 6-drop, and you just get to plop it down out there. That's cool. The next one is when fielded, the Space Wolf character dice cost 2 less to purchase until the end of the turn. So jam this down and you can get some stuff like those 3 drops for 1. Yeah, it does look like the Hyperion die, the old school Hyperion die from the AOU set. When fielded, you may purchase a basic action die for 1 and roll it. If it rolls an energy phase, return it to its card. Otherwise, use its effect and place it in your used pile. Has this card been spoiled yet? Have we spoiled this card? So you field this and then you use Team Up for 1 if it lands on Team Up. If you get this in the field and then just like, oh, see, proc this with Rare Absorbing Man and trigger it twice. Oh my gosh, this is sick. It's expensive, but it's like wombo combo-y kind of sick. That's really cool. I wonder if you could Delayed Blast Fireball, create a virtual copy of Delayed Blast Fireball. It's golden now, but that would be interesting. There's some cool things you can do with that. Thunderwolf Cavalry, Crushing Teeth and Claws. I don't think I've seen this card either. A 2/5/5 on top. Thunderwolf Cavalry gets +1/+1 for each other active Space Wolf character die you control. So he's just going to get swole. This dude's going to get buff. Collector it in for 4. There you go. That's the way to do it right there. Collector it in for 4. Just going to press that. See if that flickering stops. And then the final one just has Overcrush. Or scratch that. Not the final one. Second one just has Overcrush, which is good. A 4-drop with Overcrush, and it's a 5/5 on top. Ah, the flickering continues. It looks like I'm going to buy a new camera, you guys. And then the final one of this, Adamantium Jaw. I didn't know Adamantium was in this. When Thunderwolf Cavalry attacks, your sidekick character dice get +1/+1 until the end of the turn. So it's nice to see in-set sidekick buffing mechanics, because I think that is a really powerful and general mechanic. Look at the art. That's sweet looking. Venerable Dreadnaught. I think this one was spoiled like yesterday or today. 5-drop. When he is active, when you field a Space Wolf character die, prep a die. Pretty solid. When he is active, while he's active, your Space Wolf character dice are free to field. Kind of expensive for that ability. In general, these are sort of expensive dice to field, but not terribly. Not terribly much more, worth justifying to run that card. And then this is a 4-drop version. He says, while he's active, your active character dice have range 1, which is insane. So it gives all of your sidekicks range 1. Huh. See, this is one of those cards, man. It makes you stop and go, huh. That is super cool. Everything that you have has range 1. Oh yeah, that's going on a team like right now. You guys just go away. I'm gonna have a conversation. Me and this venerable Dreadnaught. We're gonna go over here. We're just gonna go over there. We're gonna put that right there. And we're gonna do some nasty stuff with that. That is sick. I never read that card. If that was spoiled, I did not see it. Wolfguard Terminator, 3-drop bolt character. It's got Infiltrate, and it's a 3/3 on top. This is a max 4. The last cards were max 2. Infiltrate, and it says reduce all damage dealt to Wolfguard Terminator from each source to 1. So pretty standard. Wolfguard Terminator. Reduce all damage dealt to Wolfguard Terminator from each source to 1. And then in addition to that, it says he cannot be blocked by shield or fist character dice. So it limits your ability to block it. Unfortunately, this can still be chumped blocked by sidekicks. So this card's pretty limited in its use. And then this one has range 1 and infiltrate. So this one's interesting as well. Trigger the range. Your opponent doesn't block it. Tries to take the 3 or the 2 or the 2. Or the 3 or the 3 or the 2. And then you just pull it back so you can set it up. Do it again next turn. And the final... Oh, I've never seen this one either. Yeah, this is the final character in this team pack. It's Wulfen. 4-drop mass character. Is that a 6/5 on top? Yeah, it's a 3/6/5. Unfortunately, he's an 0/2/2, but he's a 3/6/5. And it says when one of your character dice is KO'd, spin each Wulfen character die up 1 level. So you're getting to that 6/5 in a variety of ways by not just having to roll it, and then field it with that fielding cost, but also you can just work your way up there. Yeah, those are sweet claws, man. I wonder who that was modeled off of. I had no clue. 4-drop Savage. When he is blocked, spin that character die up 1 level. And then finally, when a Space Wolf character die of cost 5 or more is fielded, spin him up 1 level. So all of his character dice or all of his character variants sort of feature that spin up mechanic. Oh man, that was a good way to end. Those are some sweet cards. This is gonna be a really fun set to play, you guys. Just all in, looking at all 3 of the different types of like affiliations and factions and all of that. This is going to be a really sick, really fun, synergistic set to play, especially if you like the casual thing, if you like Dice Masters, or if you've never tried Dice Masters and you just like card games and you like Warhammer. I think there's a Warhammer card game coming out as well, in addition to the variant of Dice Masters here. My cards are all floating around. But man, this is a great way to get into the game if you've never had the opportunity to play it. It's a great way to get in if you love Warhammer in general. Highly recommend checking these out. Again, thank you to WizKids for sending this out and letting us take a look at it and hang out and talk about it. Let me know in the comments below, and also let me know in the chat hanging out here, which of these cards are you most excited for, and which of these team packs or the campaign box are you most excited to get your hands on and mess around with. As always, thanks for watching and have a good weekend, everybody.